Hey everybody, this is Roy Bandari with Talk Condo, and today we are at the incredible sales office for the Wilmot condominiums, and we're joined by Mark from GCL Builds and Kimmy from WP Developments, and we are so thrilled to launch this condominium in the Oakville market. Let's start by talking about the Wilmot. Tell us a little bit about the philosophy of the building and how we got to where we are today.
Sure, that's a great question. So the Wilmot is an 8-story building that will be built right at the corner intersection of Dundas Street East and East Line in North Oakville. Wilmot features a great, amazing list of amenities and also a beautiful exterior facade you can see over there. And then we're offering some of the most efficient and versatile floor plans over there. Like I said, after all those amazing features, we're here to introduce a new lifestyle, condominium living redefined, and we're putting a new definition on it.
I love it.
Yeah.
One of the things that we've noticed, first of all, I think again, looking at this project from the outside in, the first thing that we're always excited about is always the location. Mm-hmm. We've seen Oakville sort of defy odds a little bit during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. Even despite the pandemic, we've seen the market really take on a life of its own, not just in the low-rise, but especially in the high-rise. So talk to us a little bit about that market and why you feel Oakville's sort of had the growth it's had.
Okay, since you brought location up, let's talk a little bit about North Oakville. So North Oakville, to me, to a lot of people, is New Oakville. And Oakville originally is known for its beautiful parks, harbors, active arts communities, schools, schools, educations, and a lot of great top-of-line dining, shopping choices. But the north part of the Oakville is kind of the new area that was known for the rapid development over the last couple of years. In this area, you're going to see some of the top-of-line medical facilities like Trafalgar Memorial Hospital right down the street. You will see some of the best private and public schools just get established. And more industry-leading headquarters they are moving to North Oakville. So we're definitely seeing this development will be continuing in the next couple years. And then the Wilmot, our location is kind of at the heart of North Oakville. Is easy access to all of the above I just mentioned, and even with public transit. And then by cars, we're so close to 403, 407 at QEW. You can get to Square One within 10 minutes, and then you can get to downtown Toronto with 30 minutes. So we're here to offering a good product, your future home at the right time, at the right location. So no matter there's a pandemic or not, this doesn't change anything. I'm super confident in this product and in Wilmot.
I think it's an incredible location. And anybody who's been following our team for the last 18 months, 24 months, even 3 years, know that we are huge fans of Oakville. Mm-hmm. And just to sort of bullet point a couple of the reasons that we're excited, that just to echo some of the things that you already said, it's got some of the most sought-after low-rise product in the entire GTA, probably even in the entire Canada. It's one of the best markets, and we're now seeing that transition into the high-rise, and we're seeing those people come really, really quickly. Yeah. It's well connected. Highway access, downtown access, Mississauga access, GO Transit is right there, straight to downtown. One of the interesting stats that we always heard is around jobs. More people come into Oakville for work than leave Oakville for work. Like, it's a remarkable city. And then you add in the beauty of the city. You've got parks, you've got lake, Oakville is. A couple of years ago, we called it the best kept secret in the GTA. I don't think it's that anymore. It's a stunning location. You're smiling.
Mark actually have a special term for Oakville, right?
Oh, no, I say Oakville has stature and cachet.
I love it. I like it.
And you're privileged if you live in Oakville.
For sure.
And I know personally, I have friends from Toronto that have moved to Oakville. I suppose it's for the lovely lakefront and all the elements Kimmy talked about. And I just think WP has done a fabulous job in marrying the building form to something acceptable to the town of Oakville. It certainly was hard to get to this starting point, but these buildings, 4, 6, and 8 stories with really nice western exposure, floor-to-ceiling glass in your units, all of them have balconies. Actually, the elevator services are very good here. and it's got that nice connection from your unit to the ground.
Yep.
And I think the landscaped courtyard here at the Wilmot, it's probably one of the biggest I've ever built.
Yeah.
And
We
that's in
have-
addition to all the
Yes.
amenities. It's just going to be a really lovely campus.
So talk to us about the inspiration of the project. You talked about the landscaping. Obviously, that
Yes.
probably lends, I assume, borrows from sort of the nature.
Actually, I heard Kimmy in the last one. I don't know if you
sir.
I don't know if you intended this or not, but
Yeah.
it sounded to me like she said Fifth Avenue and Central Park.
Yes.
That's what I heard from her.
Yes,
And
yes.
I
That's
guess
actually
I
the
guess I do see that. You know,
Yes.
you think about walking down. Is it Fifth? Yeah,
Fifth
Fifth Avenue
Avenue,
and Central
yes.
Park. Yeah.
Yes,
I think that's maybe is that the inspiration?
Yes, that's the original inspiration. So there is a little bit of fun facts. It's like we want to be different. We want to reset the bars for condo livings in Oakville, and then we want to start this big moves by having a different design. But Oakville has its own characters. We all know we don't want to flip that, right? So kind of marry something new to something classic is what we've been doing. Our architects have done a very, very good jobs in deciding the building, like
Yeah.
designing the building. You can see there are a lot of movement, a lot of different practice, a lot of forward thinking there. You see there are in and out movement, wave movement along the buildings, and then you see the different colors, they accomplish each other. So like all we want to do is kind of like giving people a new feel, a new idea about how condo living could be. And Mark just said like our amenity is one of the biggest he probably ever built until today.
Well, the courtyard area.
courtyard
Yeah, your
and-
amenities. So the amenities are huge also. I mean, 15,000 square feet,
100%, yeah.
Roy.
Yeah.
Which is, an acre's 42,000 square feet. So this is, approaching a half an acre of amenities. Whoa.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yes. So, like I said, this is a big project. We have 380 units, right? This is a community, it's not just a building. So we want to provide that community experience within the building. It's a challenge, but we're able to deliver that. So we have a full list of amenities, starting with beautiful courtyard and the rooftop terrace, which you can see. I don't know if
That's
the
nice.
audience can see that. It's designed by Jeanette Rosenberg Studio, which is
Rosenberg's
award-winning,
amazing. Yeah,
very
amazing.
well-known studio. And then we also have a pattern design studio take over the interior part. We have a 2,800 square footage fitness center.
Love
And
it.
we have a tech lounge for people who decide to work from home after pandemic.
Yep.
We have a pet spa with self-serve stations for those pet lovers. We also have a smart parcel system because online shopping is kind of essential these days. A lot of small details. So we always think ahead. We want to build a future. We want to and then our future residents' health and well-being is one of the priorities. We want to kind of think of and why we designed this building. So.
Lots of elbow room too, right?
Yes,
so,
yes.
so the 4, 6, and 8-story building massing, and you've got a 2-car elevator on the west side of the building at the shorter end, and then a 3-car bank at the east end. So it's really like two sets of buildings inside one envelope, and then all the ground floor. And those 5 elevators into 380 units.
It's a great ratio.
It is
It's a great
it's a
ratio.
very significant. This is twice as good as a lot of other builders do. 'Cause
Yeah, so just in a typical 380 unit building, you're probably looking at about 3 elevators. So the more elevators you add, the quicker.
150 suites
There
per
you go.
elevator is kind of a builder standard. And I know from Toronto, I'm sure there's people unhappy
Oh, yeah.
with elevator service, and they didn't even know that when they bought their unit there.
No,
And
no.
so WP has taken very good care of the homeowners here with the level of services, actually all the services, from the parking to the elevator to the heating and cooling system. I'm proud to be involved with this job.
Awesome. It's those small details that ultimately add to quality of life.
Yes,
One of the most important things that our buyers look at is floor plan design. Talk to us a little bit about what we can expect with floor plan design.
So we offer a variety of designs, and then it starts from 1 bedroom, 1
Yep.
bedroom plus flex, 2 bedroom plus flex and 3 bedrooms. So whether you're a young entrepreneur, you're a new
Love it.
married couple, or you're empty nesters who wants to downsize, we have the best floor plan for you. One unique features about our floor plan is a lot of our junior size suites come with 2 bathrooms. This
Oh, great.
is very rare.
Amazing.
Even not in Oakville, even in GTA. We all know how struggle it could be when you're fighting for that only bathroom in your suite while you're hosting a party or in the morning, like, you know. So we thought of that. Actually, a lot of our team members are condo livers. So all those small details was brought by their own experience. And then we redefine the condominium living experience. Those small details can change the quality of life. And those are the things we're super proud of. And then those small changes reflected in our suite plans.
I love it. But I want to talk a bit more about Oakville. What I want to hear about from you guys is what do you see as the future of Oakville? Tell us where you think the market is going. We already believe it to be a very robust and very tight rental market, but I'm curious to hear where you think where we're going to go.
Mark and I were super confident, right?
Well, actually, I was, so from a contractor perspective, what I know, the GTA, which includes Oakville, has been the construction capital of North America for more than 15 years. I mean, you can look at they do statistics with the count of tower cranes, for instance. We have like, I don't know what the number is. I think it's around 160 currently. And number 2 was Seattle a few months ago. They have like 40. And this has just been going on and on and on. And it just doesn't seem to stop. And from a builder perspective, the thing that WP is doing to help with the reliable delivery of this building is appointing the critical trades early. And so we're actually going to appoint the concrete form worker, elevators, windows, mechanical, electrical. These key trades are going to be integral members of the design team here, which adds up to no miscommunication between the design and what, Roy, you'll be selling versus what we build. It's going to be exactly the same because those trades are blessing these design details as we draw it. You know,
so important. Like what you're just saying is a small thing, but it's a huge thing right now, especially with some of the pricing of the contractors going.
Well, how busy Toronto is, the construction labor, that's a risk area. And so this appointing them early, that assures that they know that they have backlog in a year. And so it's already on their order book, and it's kind of, I don't know if it's first come, first serve. This project will be popular because WP's a good customer and GCL Build's a good customer. And so these trades, we'll blow the socks off with the delivery here.
I love it.
Yes, and then also to add to what Mark said, if a construction non-stop, that means people need this type of products. And then to speak about Oakville, North Oakville particularly. So with the new immigration policy, we see more than 400,000 new immigrants starting this year and then coming for the next 2 years. And like Oakville kind of is a hub for higher education. A lot of good schools here or surrounded by Oakville. Like a lot of foreign students are coming back. They need a place to live, right? And then Oakville is currently sitting at the lowest vacancy rate at 0.7%. So every product delivered to the market, it gets sold. And then the Baker, our lead broker, just provide us with statistics for a resale condo units. It only takes less than a week to get sold. It's like on average. So we are super confident about the Wilmot. We are super confident about the Oakville real estate market for condo development. And then this is just going to continue grow, and then we're going to have a tremendous success.
Amazing. I'm just going to try and wrap up sort of what we talked about, and tell me if I missed anything or if there's anything you want to add. I think it's a stunning building with great floor plans, great exterior design, and a real keen detail and focus on amenities. We talked about the courtyard, we talked about the rooftop, we talked about the gym, and so much more. So I think it's a great building. We talked about Oakville, which I said I still believe to be one of the best markets you can invest in across the GTA for a variety of reasons that we hit up.
We're on board with you.
I think the future of Oakville is so bright. It's still it's always going to be one of the shining beacons of the GTA. So I think overall, as a package for investors, for end users, this is going to be one of the best projects this fall that investors can get into. So was there anything that you wanted to add that we didn't touch on?
Like one thing I want to just like kind of re-emphasize over here is we're building a home, not building a project. We,
Awesome.
as a developer and the builder, we actually cares. A lot of us are used to living in a condo or still living in a condo. We know a bad design can result in a low quality of
Yep.
life. So those little details really matters. And then we're here, like our slogan, we say it, we want to redefine your condominium living experience. We promise that, we will deliver that.
I love it. So if our clients were interested in investing in the Wilmot, what are the next steps? What do they have to do?
They just have to contact you,
Thank you,
my
ma'am.
friends, and then stay tuned.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Call Roy.
Always,
There you go.
yes.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
thank you.